So firstly, St Mary's and creative writing is all about the novel. All of our staff are working novelists. They work in different genres. We've written crime novels, fantasy novels, literary fiction. If people want to read, we're interested in writing it and we're interested in talking about it. We believe in the capacity of the novel as a storytelling medium and as a means of representing consciousness. Even though film is the popular form of the age, most of the stories that influence our culture began with the novel or prose fiction of another kind. I have a special interest in the relationship between fiction writers and the political and historical reality they represent and imagine. This means I work with my colleagues in history and sociology, so in that respect, creative writing is interdisciplinary. At a simple level, this means asking questions like, what does the creation of a television series like Homeland tell us about the political morality of the culture that produced it? But my focus isn't so much on the effects of the things we read and watch, but on the challenges for the writer. What kind of responsibility does the writer have to historical subject matter, to current affairs? At a very forensic level, how do the ethics of a writer affect the creative process? And should we, as writers, engage with ethics head-on in our representation of reality? My first novel has been published by Bloomsbury, and my second builds on these concerns about the creation of cultural memory. In that novel, I'll be writing about how truth is abused by mass media and how, when the media is controlled by the state, it writes its own history. Because when you tell a story, you're never just telling a story, you're creating a conversation a culture has about itself. You're setting an agenda by which we live.